Hey guys, welcome back to one of our final weeks of the Winter Reading Plan and video series. We hope you've been able to keep up and have joined us as we've discovered the Word of God through the letters of the New Testament. This week, our conversation topic is over the letter to the Hebrews and the letter from the Apostle James. Let's run through some quick facts about who the authors of these letters are. First, Hebrews. There's a lot of scholarship debate about who the author of Hebrews was, and the consensus is we can't know. And that's okay. Sometimes biblical authors are unknown, but we know that their spiritual weight and authority carries through even to this day. The letter from James is also sometimes up for debate, but it's largely believed that James, the writer, was the half-brother of Jesus. And it's interesting to remember this. James, during the life of Jesus, did not believe that Jesus was the Messiah. But after Jesus died and rose again, he proclaimed faith in him and went on to become a leader of the first church in Jerusalem. The audience of these letters is actually pretty specific and interesting for the New Testament. They are written exclusively to early Messianic Jews or Christians. And the authors, because of their specific audience, make two general assumptions. Number one is that we are familiar with the Old Testament story, and two is how Jesus is the fulfillment of that Old Testament story. Now, if you've never read the Old Testament, or maybe you've read bits and pieces of it, that's just fine. Just remember this: Jesus is the center point of the entire biblical narrative. Whatever came before and whatever comes afterwards, Jesus is the center of it all. Now, let's go ahead and just jump straight in. Hebrews chapter 1 opens up like this. Long ago, at many times and in many ways, God spoke to our fathers by the prophets. But in these last days, he has spoken to us by his Son, whom he appointed the heir of all things, through whom also he created the world. He is the radiance of the glory of God and the exact imprint of his nature, and he upholds the universe by the word of his power. These are beautiful verses describing the importance and the power of Jesus. And the main point of the letter to the Hebrews is this: that Jesus is preeminent over everything, all forms and all structures, anything that has come before, and again, anything that comes after. Jesus is over it all. And the author lays out this argumentation to the Hebrew people that Jesus is superior in form over angels, over Moses, over the law, over the covenant, over the priests, over the rituals and the sacrifices. Jesus takes his place over all of them. He sums it up, I think, fairly well like this, if I can turn to it. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and every sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand at the throne of God. Again, beautiful verses describing the power and the importance of Jesus. Now, where do we go from here? What do we do with this preeminence of Christ? James chapter 1 gives us a hint. He says, "But be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves." We spent the last couple of months going through the New Testament, listening to videos and teachings about the life and the perfected faith that Jesus offers us. And I want to challenge you in response today with this. Over the course of your winter break, have you been a hearer of the word, or have you been a doer of the word? I want to challenge us all as we close winter break and embark on another new semester together to be not hearers only, but to be doers of the word. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you soon.